The South Korean series All of Us Are Dead, portraying a zombie apocalypse, gained immense popularity on Netflix and secured a renewal for its second season in June of the previous year. Enthusiastic fans are eagerly anticipating the release of Season 2, especially after being left on a suspenseful note at the conclusion of the first season. Today we're going to discuss everything we know about All of Us Are Dead Season 2. In just a few days after its release on January 28, All of Us Are Dead claimed the title of the most watched Netflix series on the global streaming chart, an achievement previously held by Squid Game and Hellbound in late 2021. Similarly to those South Korean originals, All of Us Are Dead presents a graphic and intense portrayal of contemporary Korean society. However, the narrative centers on a group of high school students whose lives are imperiled by a virus that transforms both friends and adversaries into zombies. These youngsters are thrown into horrifying circumstances that they have only ever seen on screen. A character makes a meta-reference to Gong Yoo's zombie movie Train to Busan. These children experience trauma all over again as they wait for people to come to their aid and realize they are on their own. One could read the main plotline as a parable about the current COVID-19 pandemic. Similar to how the coronavirus mutates, zombies too undergo variations, with some displaying symptoms that seem curable. In Season 2, All of Us Are Dead, the battle to survive against the undead will take front stage. According to director Lee Jae-kyu, he purposely left space in the series for a potential second season. Many directions, settings, and scenes were intentionally produced to expand the story into an additional season, including the introduction of the new races of zombies. The first season can be seen as having presented humanity's survival. The next season can talk about the survival of zombies, Lee told the Korea Herald. Prepare for another season of the intense zombie horror thriller All of Us Are Dead. This gripping series based on Ju Dong-gwen's Naver webtoon first premiered in January 2022. It revolves around a group of high school students joining forces to endure a zombie outbreak within the confines of a South Korean high school. The narrative unfolds as these students face a daunting struggle for survival triggered by a disastrous science experiment that unleashes a relentless zombie apocalypse. The inaugural season, comprising 12 compelling episodes, received widespread acclaim for its gripping storytelling and compelling depiction of survival amidst chaos. In Season 1 of All of Us Are Dead, the students manage to escape the school and discover themselves in a deserted neighborhood. However, they encounter a group of zombies, realizing they are not the only survivors. During their escape, Dae-soo injures his leg and Woo-jin sacrifices himself to save his sister, but is bitten in the process. To prevent him from turning into a zombie, Nam-ra is forced to take his life. Amidst the escape, Nam-ra experiences a compelling desire to consume her friends and grapples with tormenting voices in her head. Although she nearly attacks On-jo, she successfully restrains herself. Burdened by guilt, Nam-ra decides to leave the group, disappearing without a trace. The remaining 6 students, Soo-hyuk, On-jo, Dae-soo, Hyo-ryung, Mi-jin, and Ha-ri, eventually arrive at an abandoned railway and receive rescue from the military. For those who endured, their narratives have largely concluded as they strive to find their footing in this altered world. Unless a completely new outbreak occurs, predicting the direction of the story moving forward is exceedingly challenging. After 4 months, the government lifts martial law in Hyosan but continues to keep residents under quarantine. The 6 students manage to sneak out of the camp and return to their devastated school. To their surprise, seemingly healthy despite being a half-zombie is there. She reveals that she has encountered other half-zombies who also escaped from the school and declares her intention to return. Nam-ra then jumps off the rooftop, leaving the others behind. In a mid-credits scene, government officials are shown transporting the bodies of Byung-chan's wife and son to an undisclosed location. While the pre-production phase for Season 2 of All of Us Are Dead has commenced, there is no official confirmation regarding the initiation of filming. Fans might need to exercise patience until late 2023 or early 2024 for the show's anticipated comeback. The potential focus of the second season could center around Nam-ra, who despite being infected by Gui-nam, managed to resist succumbing to the virus and turning into a mindless zombie. Instead, Nam-ra retained her humanity while gaining increased strength, endurance, and the ability to withstand injuries that would prove fatal for a regular human. Upon reuniting with other survivors from Hyosan High School, Nam-ra disclosed the existence of more individuals like her, and she is actively assisting them in their survival. The presence of additional human-zombie hybrids akin to Nam-Ra poses a potential danger, particularly if they struggle to control their instinct for consuming and killing, similar to Gui-Nam and Yi-hyun. Being bitten by a hybrid doesn't necessarily ensure the transformation into one, as evidenced by Gui-Nam. Despite biting Hari's archery teammate, Gui-Nam swiftly succumbed to the infection, turning into a mindless zombie. Therefore, the potential risk lies in the possibility that just one hybrid, or half-B, yielding to their hunger could spark a fresh outbreak once more. Contrastingly, All of Us Are Dead Season 1 had 3 trailers released. Initially, a concise teaser revealing the release date was presented on December 31, 2021, followed by the debut of an official trailer on January 7, 2022. As the series release date drew nearer, Netflix presented a concluding trailer on January 14, 2022, precisely 2 weeks ahead of Season 1's premiere. For those who've already seen Season 1 of All of Us Are Dead, the series concludes with a cliffhanger when the survivors reunite with Nam-Ra on the school's rooftop. Unlike Squid Game, predicting the return of characters for the second season is challenging, given that deceased characters can turn into zombies. However, it's reasonable to assume that most, if not all, of the survivors will return now that Season 2 is confirmed. Another significant query among fans is whether Cheong-san is genuinely deceased in All of Us Are Dead. Unfortunately, it's impossible to ascertain. We didn't witness him transforming into a zombie, and there's no evidence of his remains. Although he was hit by the shockwave from the government's bomb on the school grounds, he managed to use Gui-Nam as a shield. In a realistic sense, it's advisable not to set overly optimistic expectations, but considering the unpredictable nature of storytelling, surprising developments have occurred before, especially on Netflix. Director Lee, in a conversation with Wikitree, acknowledged the potential complexity if Cheong-san were to be revived. He mentioned that there would likely be varying reactions among viewers, with some accepting the twist and others not. Importantly, he hinted at having a definite plan in mind, though he refrained from disclosing it at this time. According to the Season 2 trailer, Park Ji-woo, Yoon Chang-young, Cho Yi-hyun, and Lemon will be going back to school. So I suppose we may state with officiality that Cheong-san's story is not over. To celebrate the launch of Season 2, Netflix released a short teaser trailer in June 2022. Before the number 2 appears at the end of the video, a swarm of zombies is seen. Although it's not an official teaser with brand new material, it does a great job of raising interest in the show ahead of its Netflix return. The trailer for All of Us Are Dead Season 2 may be released by Netflix 2 months ahead of the show's actual release date, as has been the custom for some of its programming. Without knowing the global challenges woven throughout the narratives, viewers can still appreciate All of Us Are Dead. However, what makes this K-drama more significant and current than simply another zombie horror series are the real-life stories. In the end, it conveys to people of all ages what adults can and should do better. However, if they don't, the kids will exert every effort to be okay. That's all about today's video. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notified of our upcoming videos. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below.